So if you're just joining us, we're not alone. We are, we've got, like, I was about to say, like, we're here with, like, 8 people in the room. Like, it's actually quite ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, we're here with George. Exactly. We're here with George Crump, and they've got their band with them, their session band with them. We were just talking about sessioning and all that kind of stuff. However, I'm going to ask you some, like, personal questions, like, so we can get to know you as an artist, like, all of you, if you want, as well. Should we start off, like, where are you originally from?
Where am I originally from? I'm from Rugby.
Okay.
No one's ever heard of Rugby, so I always just say Coventry, but people from Coventry would not be pleased if I said that.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. You're on live radio as well, so maybe don't.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yourself?
I am originally from Greece.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Greece?
Northern mainland.
Oh,
You're not going to know it, so even if I say that, it's
That's
like a small town. It's not Athens. Everyone's like, oh, is it Athens? No, it's not.
Nice. What made you both, like, travel over, if I ask?
Yes. So,
go for it.
Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to go first. So I moved here in 2018 to pursue a career in music and to obviously study. I went to BIM, and that's how me and George met. Actually, we were in the same not same class, but we were
in a few of them.
Yeah, we were in a few of them. LPW.
Yeah.
We have and so that's why I'm here.
Nice. Where are you from?
This is Callum.
This is Callum. Has not spoken yet, but we will give. I keep whacking my water bottle. I'm gonna have to put it over there. It's really big, by the way. It's not like just like a tiny one. It's pretty big. I drink like 2 big liter bottles of like. It's great. It's like saved my life. I've got like really bad ADHD, so I sometimes forget to drink water. So like that's been a lifesaver. Can't like recommend enough getting like a big decent.
It is
bottle.
a unit.
Anyway, back to what we were actually talking about. Where are you from? And like, if you're not from Brighton, like, what made you come down to the area?
I'm actually also from Rugby.
Oh.
So me and George went to school together.
You went to school together?
We've known each other since we were
very rare.
11.
Yeah,
oh my God.
We've known each other for quite a long time.
Cute.
And yeah, like I'm not from here, nor do I live here.
Yeah.
I think George has put me down, got in contact again, and got me down to help her out here today. So.
Do you like work together
Collaborate.
Yeah, thank you, that word. When you collaborate, like, have you done it before? Do you do it like just one time, like, kind of thing, like, or how many like projects have you been like doing together since like, and how long for?
Well, yeah, like I'm sure, like we played together at school and stuff.
Yeah. That's basically what I'm asking.
I'll dig out the videos for you.
Yeah.
but like as in helping. Them, like with their new music. This is the first thing I'm helping them out with.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
cute,
isn't it? Nice little reunion going on.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
But and there you go. I'm going to ask you, what made you move?
So I just straight after school I wanted to go to BIM college. I actually went to the BIM summer school in like 2015 maybe.
Try it before you buy it with BIM.
Yeah. And then it was I think I was in like year 10, and then I went to summer school, and then I was like, I'm now going to try everything I can to do my GCSEs. So I like bashed out my GCSEs, just scraped them, and then I went to BIM college. So I moved here. I lived with a host family when I was 16.
Oh my God.
And then I stayed on for uni, and I've not left really.
How was that? Like, that's a big sacrifice for music, like living with a host family.
Yeah, I was quite little. Yeah, I mean, 16. It was intense, but it's
taking on big old Brighton.
Little
rugby lads taking on big old Brighton.
Yeah, it was the first. Actually, I mean, you can also vouch for me, Callum, that the bus system in Rugby when we were it's just not very great. So I got on my first like proper bus in Brighton when I was 16.
Oh my God.
I was like 17 or something, and I just thought,
you Midlands folk. Oh,
yeah,
it's so cute. It's adorable.
It was crazy. On the top deck and like seeing Brighton, seeing the sea, it was just insane. And then since like doing the summer school and then like moving here properly, like we came on family holidays, and it was like always, you know, because there's a BIM in like London and Birmingham and stuff. Like Birmingham would have been closer, but no, I had to come to Brighton.
I think that's good though. Like, I think don't go somewhere that you're like the closest to. I've always found that with universities and stuff like that, especially when you're young, if you can do it, make sure like you like stay near home if that's like what you want, like, and always like be within like a commutable distance. Like you just need to get to basically London and then on another train in your home, aren't you? Like it's not too bad. Like but like I always say be a commutable distance. It's not going to take you all day, kind of thing, if you want to go to uni. But like do try and stretch out a little bit.
Venture out.
You know, if you want to do Scotland as well, just go for that as well. Like I always say, just do Scotland. Like that sounds amazing.
I really need to do Scotland.
I've never been either. I've never been. That's why I'm always just like to anyone that's like, oh, I'm going to university in Scotland. I'm like, good, go there. Like it sounds amazing. It looks pretty. Like get the hell out of here. Like just go. So went to university, and then what's been happening since you finished uni?
Since I finished uni, when even was that?
Like musically, what's been going on? Like what has like started basically your music journey after university?
Yeah, so I mean, even at uni, I think I wanted to do my own music, but I was more focused on being like a session-based player. Yeah. That's what I studied, and that's what I did for Alex, and that's how we kind of met, really. And then when I left uni, I was like, okay, well, I've got a job now, I can fund this, and I was like, I'm just gonna try it out. So I mean, it's always been there. And then I was talking to my friend Kathy Foster, and I was actually in a band with Kathy. And then the band is no more, but we decided to, do some music together. And I was like, well, I actually have this original project, and Kathy seemed really keen in being part of it. So we did a couple of songs, and then I decided that I wanted to kind of do it by myself, because that whole collaboration aspect, like I really enjoyed that, and I wanted that to be the way that it went. And literally over the last couple of months, couple of years, that's just been going along in the background. I've only really announced it since last June, but it's been going for like the last couple of years.
Nice.
A little catalogue.
Just been like in the works, and then like now you're finally like, while I am here, and this is me, and this is my music. Yeah. What kind of, like, we're going to obviously hear it later. You're going to be introducing us like track by track, but like roughly what do you normally like write about and all of that kind of stuff? Like, because you said you don't personally write the lyrics, but like you structure the songs. I can't talk today. It's because I've had a coffee at like 5 o'clock probably. I didn't have one, and I was like, oh, I really need some caffeine before I get a headache. Like at some point I just didn't get around to having one this morning, so I was like, I'm gonna have like half a coffee, and like hopefully that'll be okay and I won't be jittery. But alas, here we are, and I'm jittery. But yeah, you know exactly what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are about, friendships or relationships coming to an end, because I guess that's where I have a lot of, memories and a lot of, things I want to talk about or I want a lyricist to kind of explore. It's also very relatable as well. There are a couple of tracks that are, about like mental health and stuff, so I like to explore that, but yeah, they're the main two at the moment, really. Yeah. Nothing happy, I'm
Love
afraid.
And mental health. I like that, though. I think, like, I always say, like, it's really inspiring that someone could literally sit there and, like, pour their heart out, like, essentially, and be so raw with, like, something that, especially men as well, when they do it, like, it's insane. You're just like, oh, my God, like, please tell me more. Like, as well, like, we're just coming into this whole type of era where men are feeling more comfortable talking about their feelings as well, and it's also nice when you hear it from like a woman's side of perspective as well. Like I find like it's nice that we're all weirdly talking about our feelings like as well, and I know that's really like basic to say, but we haven't done it like at all, except from in I'd say like the past like 40 years or so, like actually like fully, and now we're going like even further, like talking about mental health and all of those kinds of feelings like in songs, except from like the basics, like the obvious, like it's you don't delve too deep, and we haven't really delved too deep, but it's nice that like a lot of our generation are very open in talking about that and being so raw, and essentially like it's like, hey, I went through this, and like everyone is gonna go through this at some point, so that's okay, like mate, like don't worry about it. Like well, it kind of is, it's like more so like sometimes it can be your love note to someone, basically being like, you don't know who that will be, it's just someone that you're like, hey, I've been through that too, and just don't want anyone to feel like they haven't as well, and like that's an alien feeling, because like that's not something anyone wants to feel.
No. Always be left alone.
But I'm always just like artists being able to do that, and actually like like showing their feelings, it's so raw and like actually inspiring, and it's nice, and like people take that for granted. I think it's not an easy thing to do as well, like being like, as I said, like this either traumatic thing or like this sucky thing, like really sucky, let's say, happened to me kind of thing. And like, this is what this is about kind of thing. That's amazing for someone to do, like, and bear for the public to see and stand up on a stage as well. Like all of that combined is actually, when you think about it, amazing.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, so you write the songs with like a certain emotion or something in mind. What percentage of like inspiration are you giving to the lyricists? Because of course they're expressing that emotion.
Yeah, that's a good question actually. Because obviously I don't write it for them, but I mean, it's actually really interesting because it's quite different. I mean, I think with you, Alex, I sent you like a paragraph, but with a recent vocalist who I'm doing a track with at the weekend, I sent her a TikTok.
Nice.
I was like, this person has done a TikTok and they've explained what I'm feeling really well. So there you go. And
Brilliant.
She was like, great.
Nice.
Yeah. So like there isn't really a set amount of like what I would give someone. It depends on the subject really. But I mean, all of the lyrics are theirs, and we would only pursue with an idea if they agree or they've like listened to it or they kind of, resonate with it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, does that answer the question?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
Well, shall we get set up for a bit of a live session?
Sounds good.
Potentially.
Absolutely.
I think we should.
So this first song is Give You Anything. It's actually the one that me and Alex collaborated on. And it's got another mic, love that. And it's about being I guess it's like the late stages of a friendship or a relationship that you don't want to end, and you're doing everything in your power to make it not end, basically, and you end up giving that person everything and giving them all of you, and you lose a little bit of yourself in the process. Sorry if that was too deep for you. All right, ready?
I really don't know what to say. I tried every trick in the book so I can get you to stay. I think that you've had enough. Just tell me that you've had enough. Always trying to follow your pace, and when I ask you don't know, am I trusting you blindly? I think that you've had enough. Just tell me that you've had enough. I would give you anything, anything you ask for. God, I hate to admit that you're not coming back. You say that it's never my fault. You want me to pretend and forget all the times I drove you home. You're standing by the door, begging me to let coming back. I would give you anything, anything you asked for. God, I hate to admit that you're not coming back. I would give you anything. I would give you anything. I would give you anything. I would give you anything.
Lovely. Cool. Next one. Shall we go for the next one? So, which one do you want to do, guys?
Ooh.
I'll probably do let's do the debut single. This is Better Left Unsaid. So this one is the first song that I ever wrote, and this one was with my friend Kathy Foster, who I did have a project with, and then she decided to help me on my own stuff. So yeah, this one, the lyrics were written by Kathy. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's do it.
Yeah.
Debut single.
I remember laying in our bed, asking you what we'd do next. Some things are better left unsaid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought that girl had a pretty face, a gaze slightly too long at her waist. We got married in a chapel right then and there. In my brain, I write stories that confuse me and light a fire in my chest. Guilty feelings lead to believing that the truth is I'm a mess. I remember laying in our bed, asking you what we do next. Some things are better left unsaid. Look, I'm trying to rearrange the screenplay. Say cut, the tape rolls away. I've lost sight of who I am, what I believe. Can you help me to change? I want nothing more than to hold you in the pouring rain. Shut it off and drift away. I remember laying in our bed, asking you what we do next. Some things are better left unsaid. I remember laying in our bed, speaking about the girl I'd wed. Some things are better left unsaid. I always think about the end, faking smiles and losing friends. Why can't I let it be left unsaid? 1, 2. Cool.
Cool. Okay. Right. And then the next one is actually it's not released yet. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. So this one is being released on the 22nd of Feb. Yeah. Actually, with a music video by these amazing 3 bros who are in the room with us.
Yeah.
And this is also done by Kathy. So, interesting one is that we wrote 2 initially, and then that's when I kind of decided that I wanted to, do it with other people as well. But we decided that we'd still get this second one finished, so we re-recorded the vocals a couple of months ago. And yeah, this one's called Leave Me Alone, and it's literally about wanting to be alone. Cool.
It's my favourite song.
Yeah. All right.
Wave goodbye and shut the door. Wipe the tears upon my cheek. Then let out a sigh of relief. They're all gone. I wanted to be alone. I've outgrown empty conversations. I feel it in my bones. I thought I'd wanted some more time all by myself, till I was greeted by the things left on the shelf. Leave me alone, not with myself. Leave me alone. I'm not okay. I can't keep running away. But if I'm still, I don't have the strength to keep the tigers at bay. I thought I'd wanted some more time all by myself, till I was greeted by the things left on the shelf. Leave me alone, not with myself. Leave me alone. White walls, no codes. I wanna be alone, but not with myself. She's not my friend. I wish I was someone else. Heartbreaks, stomach aches. I wanna be alone, but not with myself. Empty cans, cancel plans. I wanna be alone, but not with my nightmares. I'm scared. I wanna be alone, but not with myself. Old songs playing for too long. Ooh, 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 leave me alone, be alone, leave me
Great, awesome. Okay, we got time for more? Yeah. Shall we keep going? Mate, let's go. Let's do the ball.
Do more. Lovely. What song are we doing?
5 minutes set from us now.
Yeah. All right, shall we do
What we have
what we had before?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What a
Okay.
tune.
So what we had before is was written by Millie Cook. Millie Cook, I know.
Another legend.
Yeah, legend, Millie Cook.
So cool.
Yeah, so went to uni with Millie, and yeah, we've stayed great friends since. And I think for this one, the song is quite like mellow sounding, and Millie's got a lovely warm vocal, and yeah, I thought it would complement it really well. And this one is literally about when you're coming to the end again of a friendship or of a relationship, and you don't want it to end, and you just want it to go back to when it was when you first got in it, because everything always seems a bit better at the beginning than at the end. All right, a bit sad. So let's give it a go. Okay.
I can't be waiting on your call forever. Just 'cause I'm stuck between the good things and the bad. And I can we make it through together? Why did it have to end up oh so bad? Why are we going around and round in circles? Because I know that you know that this just isn't right. And you can pin all the blame on me now, honey. Because you know that I don't want to fight. Why can't I let go? I wish we could go back to what we had before. And why can't I let go? I wish we could go back to what we had before. 'Cause I tried everything that I can do, but nothing ever works out good enough for you. And I gave my all to go what we went through, but nothing's ever good enough for you. 'Cause I've given you everything I could give, and yet you still wanna prove to me why I was wrong. And I've given you all the chance I could give, but no more second chances, 'cause I cannot be the dad. I can't, I let go, when we both know that we can't work this out anymore. Why can't I let go? I wish we could go back to what we had before. To what we had before. To what we had. Oh, 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 oh. I don't wanna go back then, and I don't wanna go back. I don't wanna go back there, no, I never wanna go back there with you. I don't wanna go back there, no, I don't wanna go back. No, I don't wanna go back there, no, I never wanna go back there with you. Why can't I let go, when we both know that we can't work this out anymore? Why can't I let go? I wish we could go back to what we had before. No, I don't wanna go back there, no, I don't wanna go back. No, I don't wanna go back there, no, never wanna go back there with you. And I don't wanna go back there, no, I don't wanna go back.
Great. Cool. Okay, I've only got one more, I'm afraid. I've only got one more. And it's one that hasn't been released again. And this one, I literally only just had the final back for it. And this one was by, I collaborated with Saga from Cows. And yeah, so again, we went to uni with Saga. And yeah, I've always loved their voice. And
the songwriting is really good as well.
Yeah.
I always loved it.
Yeah, absolutely. And this one, This one just hits different for me, I'll be honest. Like, I love this one. And it's basically about... I mean, yeah, I think it's mainly about when you're finally letting go of someone. And it's when you kind of come to terms with what happened, and you're like, actually, that I maybe am better not in that situation anymore, basically. You'll understand it when the lyrics happen. You'll get it. Okay, right, ready?
Mm-hmm. You can say it's my fault or say nothing at all. I can say I would change, but I don't wanna. It feels like heaven that I'm forgetting who I was for you. You fill me with helium. Yeah, you made me light and numb. Pour glitter down lungs for fun. You made me in love and numb. Your plastic as a carton like plastic color, honest in your eyes. Tell me 1,000 lies and I'll stay 1,000 times. You can say it's my fault or say nothing at all. I can say I would change, but I don't wanna. It feels like heaven that I'm forgetting who I was for you. And I held on with claws, 'cause you promised it all. Could have handled the truth, you didn't want me. It feels like heaven that I'm forgetting who I was for you. I'm naive and I get it. I don't wanna listen. Let me down easily. Could you leave me gently? You made me a dancer. Play something I knew you'd like. You burned all my letters and say I was yours for life. Your plastic clouds feel cotton like pastel color, honest in your eyes. Tell me 1,000 lies and I'll stay 1,000 times. You can say it's my fault or say nothing at all. I could say I would change, but I don't wanna. It feels like heaven that I'm forgetting who I was for you.